Hello everybody, welcome back to the second video of the ASTRO 25 programming guide. So this guide covers the XTS 5000 and 2500 programming. If you haven't watched the first video, go ahead and check that out. We covered installing ASTRO 25 CPS, the customer programming software, the main software you'll be using throughout this series. Now, if you haven't seen that, go ahead and see that. Now today we're going to be talking about installing ASTRO 25 Depot, which is a modified version of CPS, and this video is only going to be up on the Odyssey channel, and this is just due to the nature of this video and the nature of Depot. I'll explain a little more why that is later on in this video, but let's just go ahead and jump right in. So ASTRO 25 Depot is a modified version of CPS. They don't like to coexist, so we're gonna have to go through some interesting steps to make these two install on the same system. Now, it is completely optional, up to you. If you have two computers, you can install Depot on another computer and CPS on a different computer. However, today I'm going to be showing you how to get around that to install Depot and CPS on the same machine at the same time. So let's go and jump right in. And we have two folders here, and I'm gonna be providing the download link in Odyssey down in the description below. Now we have the installer here and we have the patch. So Depot is one of those programs that you need to patch in order for it to work. It requires a license, but we do not have the license. Therefore, we need to patch the executable, the main executable. But no worries, I'll be covering all that in this video. So we're going to go ahead and install Depot with the setup.exe. It's going to be a very similar process to ASTRO 25 CPS until we have to patch it. So we don't have a flash key, so we don't really care. So we run into the first error here, and you'll have this error if anybody tries to install CPS and Depot on the same machine. You'll be getting this error right here, so just click OK. And how we're going to fix this is we're going to go into press Windows key R and then type in regedit. Just like that. Click OK. Yes, this requires administrative controls. And then navigate to H key local machine, software, Microsoft, and then from here look for the Windows folder, or you can just press W and it kind of puts you closer towards this folder. And we're going to go to current version. I'm going to make this window a little bigger so y'all can see. Current version, and then app paths. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be changing the name of this folder right here, patport.exe, to something else, and we're going to be tricking the Depot installer to think that CPS is not installed on the system. So I'm just going to put 2, the number 2 at the end of this file right here. Click enter. So we technically changed the folder location of the executable of CPS. Now if we try to launch CPS right now, it'll break. There's an error and we can't really launch it, and that's normal. So go back to the Depot installer, run the setup again. We don't have a flash key, so just click OK. And then we got past that error. It's asking for .NET Framework 4, which we already installed with CPS, but apparently wants it again. Just click OK. And we want to install the CPS application. So this is supposed to say Depot, but I guess they just forgot to change it in this version or something like that. So just click next. Next. Yes, yes. Just accept all the licenses because of course we're going to know every single thing that's listed in here, of course. And just type in your name here or whatever. I just put name, it doesn't really matter. Next. Next. Typical is just fine for you and me. Next. And next again, and then you get this video. You can watch it if you want. Doesn't really, it's a nice old video, but automatic registration server, we don't really need that, so click no. Okay, and we don't really need the advanced keys administrator. No. Okay, and I don't want to restart my computer later because I'm recording this video. You may have to restart your computer if you run into issues with Depot, but just click finish. and it should be done. So we have Depot on the desktop right here, so I can go ahead and run it, and it works. Let it load up here. Okay, so we get this error right here. You do not have permission to run Depot 25 application. So this is because we need a license in order to run Depot, which is normal. You're supposed to have the license in order to run Depot because Depot is very powerful, and Motorola doesn't necessarily want you to have that. So what we're going to do is we're going to patch the program with this executable right here. This executable is patched, and therefore we'll be able to run Depot with this modded executable. So go ahead and navigate to your C drive, and from here go to Program Files x86, Motorola ASTRO 25 Products, Portable Depot, and right click and paste, and you should get this replace prompt right here. Just click replace the file in the destination, and boom, it should be patched. Now if we go to try to launch it up again from the desktop, it launches up and we don't get any errors, and that's exactly what we want. So now Depot should be fully functioning. We could disable the tips, and we have Depot installed. Just like CPS, Depot can program your radios. However, just wait till the later videos talking about Depot and how we could use it, because Depot is a very powerful tool, and if used incorrectly it can damage your radio permanently, and we don't want that. So just leave Depot alone. It's just a handy tool to have until we cover it in the next set of videos, which will be a little later on down the road in terms of the series. Now we have to repair CPS because we still can't launch it. So what we're going to do is come back into Registry Editor, rename it back to what it's supposed to be, and it should be patport.exe. So we close out of this, and now we should be able to launch CPS, which we can, and click run, and boom, we have CPS and Depot installed. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next couple of videos in this series, and if you guys have any questions, just drop a comment down below. This video on installing Depot will only be on Odyssey because of the nature of Depot, and that's something that Motorola doesn't really like. So anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next couple of videos.